Hi, I'm Nikki.
Hi, I'm Neil.
And welcome to our new channel, The Kingers. We have decided to start doing vlogs because, we've been watching vlogs for ages, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we just thought, why don't we give it a go? I mean, this is probably going to be awful, so I apologise in advance. But yeah, we just decided to start doing a vlog. Primarily, it's going to be focused around our trips to Disney. We've been watching Disney vloggers now for quite a few years, and it's just something that we thought we could give it a go ourselves and try. So bear with us, it's going to be proper ropey to begin with. I'm trying not to say because I'm aware that I'm going to be saying quite a lot.
You can always edit that out.
Yeah, we'll edit this bit out and Neil's going to edit it out.
I'm going to edit it out, or leave it in.
And I apologise if we keep looking down, as we've got a bit of a prompt guide to what we're doing, what we're going to talk to you about. So really, just to give you a bit of inside view on what we've been doing for the past few years. We started going to Disney World how long ago?
4 years ago. So we first went in 2013. But you went when you were a kid, and I've never been.
This is to Disney World in Florida.
Yeah.
Neil never been. He'd only been to Disneyland Paris. So we went in 2013, and we had a 2-week trip, and it was amazing. And do you want to?
We got engaged on this trip on Nicky's birthday in Epcot, which obviously, is one of my favourite parks.
Yeah.
And then really, we were going to plan our honeymoon around it, which we did do, which we went to the Polynesian. But there was a 2-year gap between that. We had to go again in 2014.
Yeah.
So we did a short 9-night trip in November 2014 for my birthday.
Which was too short.
Which was too short.
Can't do 9 days in Disney World going from the UK.
Not at all.
Way too short.
And so we've been a bunch. Last year we missed it, but we did Disneyland Paris, and Nikki did Tokyo. And so we've got a trip coming out this September. We're taking Nikki's dad as well, which should be fun.
So obviously I went in 1996 when the castle was a cake. Some of you guys might remember in the Magic Kingdom when they'd basically made it into a big cake to celebrate. I think it was 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 25 years.
96. Yeah, every 25 years. And my dad's always kind of wanted to hear about our trips and what we've been up to. So we're taking him, which is going to be interesting. Yeah. It's going to be so different to when he obviously went, but super excited to take him because it's going to be pretty special, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we're staying for 12 nights, and we're staying at Pop Century. We stayed at Pop in 2014 for my birthday trip, and we loved it. It's easily one of the best value hotels on site.
I think it probably is the best value, although people will beg to differ and say Art of Animation. But I think Art of Animation sometimes price is almost at a moderate. So for Pop, the price it is, it's definitely a cut above the All Stars.
Yeah.
Not that we've stayed there, but it's just a super convenient hotel to stay at. It's got its own bus, and if you're kind of going out in the parks all the time and you just need a place to rest your head every night, then Pop's a really good one.
Pop's brilliant. The pools are great.
Yeah.
It's got a really good fun vibe to it as well. Yeah. It also doesn't share with any other hotels for the buses.
No.
So that's really good. So you can get directly to a park without having to be stopping at a number of hotels, which is always great. It's pretty close to Hollywood Studios as well, and I think as well as Epcot.
Yeah, we could see the Epcot fireworks from our room because we were right by Hourglass Lake. And in the evenings, kind of in the distance, you can see the fireworks at Epcot, which is pretty awesome.
You could see Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, you can see Spaceship Earth.
Where we were staying, you could see it lit up. So
for those people that don't know what Spaceship Earth is, it's that golf ball globe thing that Epcot.
Yeah.
Hopefully
most people will know that.
Yeah, you'd hope.
But yeah.
What we're going to do in September is we're just going to do one take vlogs each day. You know, we are new to this whole vlogging thing. We don't have super expensive equipment, and we're just going to see how it goes, see how we feel doing it, see if people watch.
Yeah.
And just watch our channel, because we're going to be doing those one take vlogs. And putting stuff up, but we might be putting things up in between that from here to then. So
yeah, we've got some more footage from our 2014 trip, and I think we possibly might have a little bit of footage from 2015, but because it was our honeymoon we didn't really film that much, but I think there's little bits of it, but we do have some footage from the 2014 trip. Not necessarily we didn't do it to vlog, we did it mainly to make a small little short video for families, which like Nicky did put together, and we did put that on YouTube, but we'll probably take some of that footage and maybe drop it at the end of this first vlog, possibly, don't know.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I had a really old Mac to edit on, and it took so long to edit all this footage together. It was terrible. But yeah, we've got the footage, we've got the raw footage, so we've got a bit better setup now, so
yeah,
we might be able to put some stuff at the end of it.
So we were maybe at the end of this, or maybe we'll make another new video for it instead and put it out there, maybe in different sections, because we did cram the whole like 9 nights, didn't we, into that one
like 18-minute video.
18-minute video, where we might separate it out on all the certain days like we did there.
Mm-hmm. We've given you a bit of a backstory as to our love for Disney and what we, you know, why we're doing this and our past experiences. You know, I didn't mention before, but I'm really lucky to have been to nearly every park except for Hong Kong and Shanghai. Now it's opened, so quite in the know when it comes to all things Disney parks. But for you guys to kind of get a better understanding of mine and Neil's relationship with Disney, we've done a bit of a Mr. and Mrs. Host of questions, where we are basically in confidence, we've both written down our top 3 favourite rides of all time, which in Disney World, which is really hard to do because there are so many.
So hard.
Our top 3 resorts. Not that we might not have stayed at them all, but we might have visited. Neil and I really love resort hopping.
Yeah, we like going and checking out the bars, but also checking the theming out and everything as well. But that is the fun part of going around and checking out the resorts, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And then the third is our favourite snacks, because everyone knows that about 50% of going to Disney World is probably the food, and you always come back way too heavy. I would probably say 75%. 75.
Like,
yeah, Neil would say 75.
I like going out and eating that. so yeah. So right.
Okay, so let's start. We've got envelopes that we have put our answers in. So, and we've swapped over the envelopes. So before we open them, I guess we should tell each other what our answers are.
Yeah.
My top 3.
Your top 3
rides.
So starting at the lowest and going to the top.
Yeah, number 3.
Okay.
What do you think my 3rd favourite ride in Disney World is?
I think your 3rd favourite ride is Spaceship Earth.
That is wrong, Neil.
I'll probably get all of these wrong. I know this for a fact.
I think Neil's number 3 top ride is Carousel of Progress. Number 2 then, what do you think mine is?
I'm going to guess Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ding ding ding, you are correct.
Yeah.
Classic Pirates.
Yeah. Now I've got to remember what I put for my second one now. That's the problem.
I think your number 2 is Pirates.
No, you are wrong. Actually, I had to really think about this one. Like, really, like...
Oh no, I got it wrong. My number 2 isn't Pirates.
Really? This is going well.
Oh well, okay.
Well, we'll find out at the end.
Yeah, okay. This is going really well, but we'll keep this in because it'll probably be funny.
Yeah.
So
All right then. So like you got that wrong anyway then. So mine wasn't Pirates anyway. So okay. So I know I need to guess what your number 1 is.
I think you probably know.
It's got to be Haunted Mansion.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is yours number 1 Haunted Mansion as well?
Mine is Haunted Mansion. Yeah. Next, hotels. What do you think my my 3rd favourite hotel is?
Port Orleans Riverside?
No. I'm gonna guess your 3rd favourite is maybe Grand Flow.
No, it's not.
God, we're failing at this really badly.
Very well. We're bad, Mr. and Mrs.
We are bad. Purely for the fact that my mind changes all the time on this.
Yeah.
Because there's so much. You can't do 3.
Yeah, it's really hard to do top 3s.
It's very.
So number 2 for me, what do you think?
Number 2 for you. I reckon it's the Wilderness Lodge.
It is.
Yeah. Winning.
Yeah, love the Wilderness Lodge. But yeah, we'll go into that in a minute. I reckon your number 2 is Wilderness Lodge.
Correct. It is. Yeah, I love it. It's a great hotel, brilliant theming.
And then that means that number 1, we both put Polynesian.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So our snacks. So what do you think I put number 3 for my snack?
I'm going to go with Dole Whip. No, maybe what?
I think
Really?
I put
What? Number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I put Dole Whip. I've been looking a minute. Number 3, I reckon you might put a cronut.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so your number 2. What could your number 2 be? Is it a Mickey pretzel?
Ale. Your number 2 is a Dole Whip.
Correct.
And number 1.
Your number 1, egg rolls? It's got to be the Adventureland egg
No.
rolls. No.
It's in there. Your number 1 is egg roll though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I probably should have put that number 1. Should we have a look at our answers? And
Yeah,
see what
okay.
Okay, so our top 3 rides. We've both got a Haunted Mansion.
At number 1, yeah.
Because it's just awesome. We love the Haunted Mansion. We've got so many merchandise items. I've got a bag, I've got a shirt.
I've got a t-shirt, I've got 2 books, I've got a glass.
Yeah, we're pretty much Haunted Mansion obsessed.
Like, it's one of my favourite rides. It's a must every time we go, if not 10 or 20 times every time we go. So yeah.
And I was really lucky last year when I went to Disneyland Tokyo because I got to see the Haunted Mansion overlay, which is basically every Halloween in Anaheim and in Tokyo Disneyland, they basically turn the whole ride into like a Nightmare Before Christmas style ride, and they have Jack and Sally, like animatronics. And it basically turns it into a whole new ride because there's like songs from the film. It's really, really cool. I love
jealous.
it.
Absolutely jealous.
It's I was really lucky, but one day, babe, one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Cool.
Cool. So for your number 3, you got Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I love Splash Mountain. I just love
hang on.
again the theming for it. I love. It's quite a long ride. It's a water ride, so when you're in Orlando and you're really hot, it's like a really good one to cool off. And it's based around Song of the South. So yeah, it's a brilliant ride. I love it. And then I've put Tower of Terror for number 2, again theming. And then you've put Spaceship Earth number 3.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth is like my go-to ride.
Classic.
Yeah, it's the hopefully usually when you get into Epcot, it's the first ride that you would go to if there's not a massive line. Sometimes there's not, sometimes there is, but I love it. It's so iconic. It's so stuck in its time as well. It's quite educational. And yeah, like
the Venetians.
Thank the Venetians, yeah. And I love it. It's amazing. Like I will go on, especially like how you can decide what your future is, if it works for you.
Yeah. And then you've put Expedition Everest as number 2.
Yep. I love roller coasters. I'm a bit of a roller coaster nut. Like going to most theme parks, the faster the better, or the more drops and everything. And Expedition Everest brings all those kind of high intensity drops with amazing theming.
Yeah,
and,
really.
As well, you know, not only like, you know, the Animal Kingdom itself is like a pretty amazing park, but the area for Expedition Everest is incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome. Our top 3 hotels. So we've both put Polynesian and Wilderness. The Polynesian, is so special to us because as Neil said, it was where we spent our honeymoon. And it was the first place that we went outside of the theme park to have a drink, kind of celebrate our engagement. And yeah, it's like when we went there in 2013, we were like, oh, yeah, we'd love to stay here one day for our honeymoon, and we did.
Yeah, we did.
And it was amazing. It's tiki themed. There's amazing like bars and restaurants on site. It's a really cool place. I mean, I don't know, it's probably yours as well, but my favourite memory of Poly was on our first night. We got there on our honeymoon. Hallowishes were taking place, which is the nighttime fireworks show around Halloween time at the Magic Kingdom. Now the Polynesian sits opposite the Magic Kingdom, just across the water, and if you sit outside in the Tiki Terrace, as they call it, you can see Hallowishes, and I just remember having cocktail in hand. The music was piped into the bar, and then you could just see all these amazing fireworks, and it was like,
absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, amazing. And then we had Wilderness Lodge, like you said, for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another great hotel, amazing theming, nice bar there as well. We do like going around the hotels and check out the bars.
That we do.
That's one of our favourite things to do when we do go to the world. So, and then so for your third, you got the yacht. You chose the Yacht Club.
Yeah. The Yacht Club, again, it had a really good bar there, the Cruise Cup Lounge. And yeah, it's just, we just really like the nautical theming. We kind of checked out. We always just have a bit of a nose around the hotels to see what they're like. And I really like the nautical theming of the hotel. And a lot of people are kind of funny about, well, not a lot of people, but it's a bit divided. Some people say that as it's a convention hotel, there are a lot of business people that kind of take over, but I find it really, I just really like theming.
It's
a bit more of an adult theme kind of. It feels a bit grown up. It's a bit darker. I think being a goth at heart, it's probably why I like the Polynesian and the Yacht Club, because they're both quite dark themes. That's a joke. And yeah, no, I just really like it, and it's a boardwalk resort, so it's really close to Epcot, so you can walk to Epcot from there, which is cool.
And you can go to Jelly Rolls.
Jelly Rolls.
Which is awesome.
Dueling Piano Bar.
So good. And then so for my third, I chose Pop.
Oh.
And Pop purely for the fact of that, like we're going there again in 2017, but we did stay there on, like I said, on our 2014 trip, and it's just a great value Disney hotel. It doesn't share any buses with any other hotels. It's really close to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Like, brilliant hotel.
And then the snacks. We've got the same kind of thing, really.
In different orders.
Yeah, we've both got egg rolls and Dole Whips in there. And then we've both got a pretzel, but I've got the jalapeno one and you've got a Mickey one.
I probably would say now I would change my idea and actually go for the cream cheese jalapeno one, because in Animal Kingdom, because that is really good. But I do like the cheese that comes with the Mickey pretzel.
Plastic cheese.
Yeah, I'm all about the plastic cheese. And then we have the egg rolls as well, which are addictive.
We overdosed on egg rolls when we were there. They sell them at a little cart in Adventureland. Is it Jungle Cruise?
Yeah.
It's quite the jungle. It's like in between Pirates and the Jungle Cruise. And yeah, we were on the dining plan on our honeymoon, and they give you snack credits to use like every day. We basically just
we rinsed
our snack credits
them on the egg rolls. Yeah.
And I dropped one. Neil was going to cry.
Almost cried.
Because we were so greedy and had like 3 in our hands.
Right. When we go to Walt Disney World, I probably would say that like I go a lot for the food. The parks are awesome, but the food is amazing as well. But like another thing to add as well is that we're both vegetarian.
Yes, we're both veggie. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, like if you're veggie as well, we'll probably include like things that we've had when we've been out in our one take vlogs, because I kind of do a lot of research into that anyway before we go. Disney World is really good for vegetarians, but it's just you're still in the minority obviously, so it's good to find out. And actually of note, the Dole Whips are vegan, so they're like an ice cream but they're vegan, so it's amazing.
Good news. Okay, and that's the end of our
Mr. and Mrs.
questions, which we didn't get most of those right.
I think you won, Neil.
Yeah, I won. Yeah.
Okay, so we're probably going to wrap it up there now. If you're still here with us, then thank you for watching. It's probably been really boring, and I apologise. But you know, if you've got any suggestions, if you've got any comments, anything you'd like us to do within these vlogs, just put them in the comments down below, and we'll be happy to try and answer them for you.
Yeah, and we've got a Twitter and Instagram as well, and it's We Are the Kingers, which actually leads me on to be the reason why we've decided to call ourselves the Kingers. And Nicky chose it, but it's actually from my surname, Kingsbury. A lot of friends over the years gave that to me as a nickname, Kingers. And since we got married, Nicky started getting called Kingers as well. So, and that's us. We're the Kingers.
We're the Kingers. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. So we'll see you later.
And see you soon.
Just when you think this show is terrible, something wonderful happens.
What?
It ends.